Good day, beautiful people. Good day, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. So today we have here Cali. Cali is a good girl. Yes, that's a good girl. Yes, you are. Cali is a 5-week board and train. And what we're working on with Cali is confidence, right? First and foremost, confidence, because she is another dog that has extreme anxiety and fear issues. Now, I've actually had Cali going on 3 weeks now, so we've worked through a lot of the fear and anxiety issues that she had with me initially, right? So now she trusts me, right? And like I say in almost every video, if a dog doesn't trust you, the dog is not going to work for you, right? In order for the dog to want to listen to you and take direction from you, they have to trust you, right? So now that I've earned Cali's trust, we're going to start rigorously working on her obedience, right? So I'm going to show you guys one of the ways. There's many different ways that you can teach dogs obedience, right? No way is the best way, in my opinion. It really just depends on the dog. It depends on the situation. So the best way to train a dog is use what the dog gives you, right? Don't try to work against the dog, work with the dog, right? So let me show you what I mean. Cali, come here, good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. So we're gonna use two concepts today to teach Cali the down. Cali already knows sit. And for the people that have never trained a dog before, down is probably one of the hardest basic commands to teach a dog, because it literally goes against what a dog naturally wants to do, right? We're teaching a dog to go in a down position and stay in that position for an extended period of time, right? So it takes a little convincing to get the dog to go in that position and understand that it is a good position to be in, right? So let me show you how we start that process. Now, mind you, we've never done this with Cali before. Like, she knows sit, right? So Cali, good girl, sit. That's a good, no, sit it down. Thank you, good girl, yes. So she knows sit, right? So now the next step is the down position. Let me show you how we do that, okay? So a couple of things, right? As you can see, I have some lunch meat here. Now I'm using this lunch meat to do what we call luring the dog into position, right? So that's beneficial because obviously she wants the meat. So she's gonna follow the meat wherever it goes, right? So she knows the meat is there, right? So I'm teasing her with it, let her know it's there, right? And I'm gonna lure her into that position, right? Now here's the thing about fear, anxiety dogs. Sometimes their fear and anxiety is much higher than their food drive, right? So we kind of have to, and this is why I said there's no particular perfect way to train a dog. You have to look at the dog and understand what you need to give the dog in order to get the results that you're looking to get out of the dog, right? So, Cali, sit. Good girl. Sit. That's a good girl. Hey. Good girl, yes. Good girl, that's a good girl, right? So I got to get her engagement first to make sure that she is in tune in what we're asking her to do. Sit. Good girl. Now what I'm going to do next, down that she's in the sit position, because this makes it easier for her to go into the down position. So I'm going to use the meat here to lure her nose down, right? Because that's the first step. Her head goes down, then her body is going to follow. But then also what I'm going to use is the leash. I'm going to employ what we call leash pressure, right? And basically what that pressure is telling her is it is leading her into the position that I want her to be in. Now, mind you, she's not going to do it immediately, right? She's going to actually fight against it in the beginning, right? So this is where the diligence, the consistency, the patience kicks in, until she understands that that leash pressure is telling her to go in a direction that I want her to go in, so she doesn't oppose it, right? So let me show you what I mean. Sit. Hey, sit. Good girl. Down. Now notice as I say down, I'm also luring her down and I'm pulling down on the lead lightly, right? I'm not super aggressive with the pull, right? I'm pulling down lightly, right? And notice the position. Babe, bring the camera a little closer. Okay. Notice the position of the slip lead on her neck. It's not all the way down here where she's the strongest. It's up here where she's the weakest, right? So that gives us the advantage to manipulate her physically much easier, as opposed to here where she's the strongest, is closer to her legs and she can oppose me more, right? So right here at the base of her neck, notice I have it locked in so it's not moving up and down, right? Now it's not super tight. I can still fit my finger up under there, but it's snug enough to where it's not moving back and forth, right? So again, get her attention with the food. There you go, good girl. And I lure her down and I just hold it, right? Now initially she may not go down, but I'm just gonna hold it there until she goes down. Good girl, there we go. We almost got her down, right? You notice she almost went down. So this is where the diligence kicks in, right? Sit, hey, sit, good girl, down. Come on, let's do it. Come on, sit, good girl, down. There we go, good girl, come on. There we go, let's do it again. We almost there, sit, down. There we go, that's a good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. So, Cali for the win. That's literally the first time she did a down, right? Literally the first time. We have never, ever implemented this before. This is literally the first time I've tried that with her. But this is one of the ways that we implement a down. There's a few other ways, and of course I'll be doing videos on that soon to come. But of course, if you have any questions, reach out. I'll be glad to help. And until the next video, you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Stay safe, better yet, stay dangerous. Peace and prosperity. Come on, Cali.